Three, two, one. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Razor from RazorTube coming at you today with another base building video. But in this case, we're not talking about a base build. We're talking about the branch. And what that is the best airlock for any solo, duo, trio base design in 2021 for the Rust console. Why is it the best airlock? I'm going to show you here in a second. All right. So the branch, all it is, and let me show you a top-down view, is one square foundation and three triangle foundations, and you just fill in the blanks, and I'll show you how later. But this can save your base and prevent it from being raided all in one shot. It stops door campers. It also can be utilized for a ton of different things inside of your base. It also can be used as a little mini loot room or a drop-off point. So let me show you how it works first, and then we'll talk about it. All right, so, and don't mind Jade Monkey, he's just in here AFK. See this big dumb animal? All right, so the branch, why is it good for you? So first off, let's start with the solo people. For solo players, here you go. This is why the branch is so important. This airlock comes equipped with 4 single doors, a ladder hatch. If you have the BP, if you don't have the BP, don't worry about the ladder hatch. You can just take this out. And you can put a double sheet metal door here as well, but I'm using a garage door for all intents and purposes. Now, why is this airlock the best for a solo player? Well, first, when you first build a 2x1, you have minimal space, and you also have to worry about door campers when you do the original, triangle foundation as your airlock with 2 single doors. This one provides you with 2 ways out, 2 exits, and you can see if there's door campers in the beginning of any way. So first off, with the double single doors on the right, you can obviously have an airlock here to where nobody can get in and go deep, and on the other side you can have it open the other way and stop people from going deep on you. Now, the best part about this airlock is that it has 4 shop fronts, and you utilize them all. You got one on the left and the right, which you can see where you exit the door, so if anybody's in front of the door camping, you can see them, and on the left as well. So, and this works in a solo, duo, trio base design of any sort. You can add it so easily to your base. Now, also, if they're not in front of your door and they're out front waiting, you can see them there. You can jump on top of the little deposit slot and look around and see. Now, this covers 180 degrees around the branch in front of your base, and if you put one in back of your base, it covers that as well. So what is the most important about the branch? Well, first off, you got shop fronts where you could have your boys who are getting chased down by a Zerg or a group of people drop off loot to you. You can have them put it in here and then deposit it, and you can have some boxes here, and I'll show you that design in a moment. Or you can use this against door campers, and you can use it for many other things. It even works in any type of base that you want to have. Now, for instance, I'm going to go ahead and fly here, so I know it's kind of annoying because it goes fast. You can use it in a 2x2, a 3x2, or a 3x3, or even a circular base. It can attach to any type of base, and it's utilized so well when you have 180 degrees in front of your base where you can see all the way around it is very important. Airlocks are used for mobility and safety. Now, it does kind of entice the raider to hit here because they want to take out the shot front and then go into your base, but at least you know where they would hit first if they're going to raid, right? So you can use things such as shotgun traps above, if looking down, or even on the inside to stop pesky raiders from going deep by blowing up the side. But what I can say, and I'll show you the best design, I think, you can use it in jump-up bases. You can use this in any type of base you want. And here's an example of what the little deposit loot room is. Now, say you had a friend who's running from people and he's like, oh, hey, I got to deposit this loot. I just got this drop. I got a Zerg chasing me. He can give it to you, and you could fit 2 large boxes in the front, and it could be behind a garage door as well with 1 furnace. So you use the furnaces, and this is an example of a jump-up base. You can jump on this, up into your second floor, you're good to go. And then you can traverse into your base however you want. Also, you can use it on bunker bases. What I do is typically when I make the bunker, I make the exit for the bunker in the back of the base or the front of the base, however you want to look at it. And I usually add on the branch. Now, the most important thing about the branch is that you don't need to have the most expensive base ever to add it on. You can add it on that 2x1, 2x2, and if you're a solo, duo, or trio, it's the best airlock you could use. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and I'll show you a couple more designs. Now, this one doesn't have a ladder hatch, but you can incorporate it into it if you have the BP. What's that good for? Say you have these doors on the right and left, and don't worry, I'm going to show you how to build this in just a moment. Say you have these two doors on the right or left, and somebody decides to take C4, you're online, they blow these up, right? They're about to come in, you're upstairs, all you have to do is lower the ladder hatch, and they cannot get in on the left or the right. I'll even show you. Here I'm said Raider, I blew off both doors. I go in, I can't get past. You can even add deployables, or it'll give you enough time to store your loot in a different area of the base. And if you want to flip this ladder around, you can. So what I mean by that, well, let's remove this, and then we'll add this. Say you had the ladder hatch this way. Well, if raiders come in and you know they're coming in, you could put this down knowing that this is going to guard the main entrance to your base, and you can have a kit upstairs and shoot down on them. So where do you get the kit, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked that, and I'll show you. Now, there's different ways you can use this type of airlock, and I've thought about it all and wanted to show you. So, for instance, kits in general. How do you have them stored? Well, with the branch, you can do an add-on on the top of your airlock, right? You have people that can see down low, you can move through the base, nobody door camps you, but if they decide to blow up the doors, this is what happens. Now, say they get to this point. They've blown through the garage door on these two doors, they're about to go deep on your base, you go ahead and close that, right? But you're like, hey, I want to go ahead and try to actually, counter them and get their loot. Well, say you open it from up top. How do you open up top? You have sleeping bags inside above the airlock. So when they blow up the doors down low, you can spawn into your front of your base, and you can have a locker with a key code on it, and go ahead and take out the kit. So I spawned in, I get the kit, boom, I'm geared, ready to go. And now I can open this and look down and counter raid. Now that works for even if they take out the shot fronts on the left and right, and you got it covered. Now with that being said, what else can you use this design for? Well, you can use it for turret towers. Now this is pretty cool because I'm going to piggyback off what I said earlier, that this has 180 degree coverage on the front or back of your base. Now, with that being said, it does. And you could create a turret tower because the meta inside of the Rust Council Edition right now is using prison door gates, right? And turrets behind it. If you put the turret down, lining up with the center of this little double doorway frame, it covers the right and left of right, left, and front of your base. So these turrets, both in combination, literally cover 180 degrees. So say I'm said Raider, and I'm instantly gonna know when this happens. Now remember, we're talking about the branch, not the testing branch on the console. We're talking about the branch, the airlock. Now you see the front of that base. Instantly when you're a Rust Council player, you see the prison door gates and are like, well, I know there's turrets up there. Let me try to flank around this base and see if I can actually hit the back of it or the side of it. Well, if I go to the side of it, it's still covered. Almost all the way up until the back of your base, that turret covers. If you can see this covers 180 degrees. If I go to the opposite side, same thing. Now also, if you want to be really savvy with this type of design, you can add these two airlocks on the front and back of your base. Now if we had said turrets in the front of this on the top of the airlock, well, guess what? I can't hit the front, back, or sides of the base without dealing with some type of turret coverage or defense. It's good for defense, it's good for storing kits and countering raids. It's a good airlock in general. It stops door campers. It acts as a safety net for your people that want to deposit loot and have drop boxes in the front, like so. So I think this is the best airlock for any solo, duo, trio, or even Zerg base and Rust Council in general. If you guys want to see more designs like this, let me know in the comment sections below. This is for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One X, and the Xbox Series X, and all the OG consoles out there. I'm going to be creating more bases with the branch on it. Feel free to mix and match it however you want. These are just a few things that the branch offers to every Rust Council player. And if you can think of other utilities for it, let me know in the comment section below. And one more thing before I let you go. The reason why I think this is the best airlock isn't because obviously I built it, but it's because of just the utility it offers. So don't get me wrong, there could be other designs out there that could have a better airlock, but in general I don't think that this can be beat when it comes to seeing, you know, as much as you could see stop door camping in the beginning of a wipe and whatnot. Now I didn't include the cost of this airlock in the video only because it's very simplistic and you can add it up, but just looking in your crafting menu, I mean, it's pretty simple. It's only one foundation and 3 triangle foundations. But before I let you go, I'll show you how to build it real quick, and then we'll oh, and Jade Monkey's back.
Do it, build it.
Yeah, I'm gonna build it. So you start off with 1 square foundation and then 3 triangle foundations. So let's say this is the front of your base, it's pointing away from you. You got 1 on the front, 1 on the right, 1 on the left. Then you're going to take a double doorway frame on the left, then the right, and then go to the front on the left triangle on the very front of it. You're going to put a double doorway frame and same on the right. Once you do that, and Jade, you want to put the doors on for me? Once you do that, you're going to put single doors in, or doorway frames in. So you're going to have 2 on the right and 2 on the left. Then you're going to have a double doorway frame on the very front triangle on the back of it. After that, and Jade Monkey's filling it in, make sure you get those shot fronts. Say behind you is the very entrance of your base. You're going to go ahead and put 1 more double doorway frame. Now once you do that, you're good to go. You've built the branch and you're highly protected. Now obviously we need those those shot fronts, but Jade forgot them. Gosh, I guess
Oh, my bad. I thought you were doing that.
It's fine.
I was showing the doors. If you want to stop people from rushing your door, have them open in.
Boom, boom. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Have them open inward.
It's not letting me spawn those in, but there you go. Ooh, jeez. And one more quick gotcha. If you use sheet metal doors in the beginning of a wipe, this also acts like a blocker. So that's it. That's the branch for you. And this is for the Xbox One X, the Xbox Series X, and the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 and all the OG consoles out there. If you guys, obviously, like I said before, make something up and you add to the design, let me know what you added. Let me know what the weaknesses are. I like building things for you, and so does Jade Monkey too. He's got some base designs you can check out on his channel, and you can check out some of my stuff on my channel. But that's it. This is the branch, and let me fly over here because I'm Superman on the server. And this is the best airlock for any solo, duo, trio base design of 2021. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. Ow. Why'd you do that? Ow.
Pretzel!
Alright, bye guys. What are you
What's
shooting
up?
me with?
A double.
Oh, it hurts.